There was an idea
to bring together a group of remarkable people.
To see if we could become something more.
So when they needed us, we could fight the battles
that they never could.
We have our APAC-S champions.
Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. The return of ALGS Challenger Circuit for APAC South. We are getting underway very, very shortly. Sorry about that little intro issue, we should say. But we're going to have a fun time with it today. We've got 20 teams from APAC South vying to get to that. LCQ after Pro League. And there are your 20 teams. Underground out here with Break, Reigns, and Moo. Got the Apex Assassins. Marshall, former Pro League gamer. Not a lot of success there for that man, but he's looking to change things. We've got Naos Esport, the Tackers, Dark. A little bit of Pro League experience there. Kai Ling, Evo Supreme, I should say, not Evolution Esports. Slightly different. BCG that absolutely dominated in the group stages with 157 points over 8 games. A little bit more of a challenge, though, in the semis. HKUF, No One Need, Vanilla Sense Tracking Bag, Zam Bugs, For Fun. Rococo, yes. Christmas Eve, Shuko. Not Burger, Yuhan, and Flander. DRG, GQ, former Pro League team that made their way into Split 1 via the preseason qualifiers you saw on this very channel. YXZD performing very well in our semi-final stages. Overlooked Entertainment out here. Gunberry Oksan, which I believe is Good Luck Mom. With Ken, Suki no Yaya, and JC. Yoro, DMNT, ZFG, and then War Monster. Those are your 20 teams. And we are getting locked in. We are ready to go. So it is almost time. It is almost time. There's a little look at the format in case you're wondering how it all works. But Challenger Circuit 2. Need to maybe get a more detailed one here. That is using Challenger Circuit 2, you're looking to get into the last chance qualifiers to make it into that championship. But we are getting underway here. We are getting underway. I'm B-Rat. I'll be your host and caster for today for the APAC South Challenger Circuit Finals. This is the first week. There's only going to be one Challenger Circuit per month for the next 4 months. So we're going to have a long break in between. I think it is the 20th of April, around that date, the next one. And we are going into our first game here. We're going to be starting on Storm Point by the looks of things here. But please get yourselves comfortable. 6 games for these finals. Show some love to these teams. But guess what? It is time to get locked in for our first game. Now teams are in that jump ship. And they're ready to go. So let's join them, shall we? We'll check them out as they go straight to the ground, but we're going to be on board with the little map here, as you can see. Our 20 teams out there, live scores included. You can see where the drop spots are, and it looks like we're going to have a little action immediately up at Lightning Rod. So we'll get ready to jump into that in just a moment while our teams make their way down to Storm Point. The first shot's not quite fired yet, but I'm assuming they're getting ready for it. So let's jump into these two teams up the very north. And of course, game one. Game one of our Challenger Circuit here. We see Lulu home, Marshall, Ronan. The Apex Assassins up against Gunbury Okasan. So let's see. Only one blue between the 6 gamers up here. The little thermite. Oh, there's the step up from the whole squad. Oh, the big beam there. Who's going to get the first knock in this engagement? Seven's looking for it is Jachi, and he gets it on Ronan. Now 3v2, but it's instantly turned into a 2v2 with Ken and Jachi standing up. Marshall's going to be put down, though. And now it's up to Ken and Jachi as a duo. Both kind of low here, but it is a 2v1 situation to start off. On the missile swarm, going to move up. No cover, pushing aggressively from height. I'm just looking to play it a little bit slow. Maybe get a little thirst, an armor swap in. Now, a little reset. Looking to push in. Not sure what's with the lag here, but never mind. All the shots. Gonna go crowd spam crazy. Reinforcements come, and there goes the Apex Assassins. Our first squad is eliminated here, but it looks like we've got some more fighting going on immediately. As you can see, Gentry already down Ginger and Snooky. Or Snook Easy. Oh, Yoro down 2 gamers here. And has Sir Arthur displaying at range here. Just gonna back it up with a little smoke. We're running straight into the waiting arms almost of Evo Supreme here. They just turned the wrong way. Looks like these two are gonna grab a trident. Oh, the shots could be enough. It is. There goes Yoro, but as getting that kill confirmed, Zambugs comes in and cleans up, and there's Evo Supreme done as well. So 3 squads eliminated early here.
Let's go there. Wingman here.
And now let's take another little look at the map. And you can see that first zone closing in. We've still got a couple of teams down at Fish Farms, it would seem. We might need to go take our eyes to as we move up to a checkpoint north pad sort of endgame. We'll see exactly. As you can see, it's cut kind of straight down the middle of those cliffs. As XZD's gonna... Why ZD? Why did I... Don't need the small one. But now they're just gonna move away for fun. Little catalyst wall for a little bit of cover as Rococo's just gonna get into it. And they're gonna use that gravity cannon to get away. And Wei and Yas already on to the skies and making moves as they rotate away from one of our stronger competitors. Well, let's go check out who very well may be our strongest competitive team. With Balkan, Rudney, and Zaratas all Pro League experienced here and at high levels. Zaratas formerly was rated as one of the best, if not the best player in the APAC South region. Balkan, top 5 in Pro League kills. But Zaratas is the man down, as is Rudney. But two going to be going down here. Bebe, who has also had a little bit of Pro League experience. We're going to see a 1v1 though. Might be able to get a res both teams. I think they're going to look to trade here. As Rudney's down, Zaratas already back up. Balkans are moving aggressively. Oh, now he's going to see it. Two of our top MNK gamers here. Oh, but Balkan's real aggressive. He gets Bebe down. He's going to want to just heal up, back off. His first zone hits a little harder than it used to a year or so ago. But right now, going to be safe with a syringe and going to try to get Rudney up, you'd think. No, Zaratas is going to go down with the med kit, just missing out. And I'm sure Balkan is like, can we not? Can we not, guys? They can move up now. Bin, Bebe's down, getting res, so this team's got a full reset now. They're all standing. And Bearclaw Gaming, like I said, produced massive games in the group stages, but the semi-finals, where all the better teams are starting to mix up. Oh, but this man can't even see. Balkan is just working over this team. He says, I'll take everyone! And the man cannot be stopped here. His teammates might be falling to the zone, but this man just 1v3'd the squad in the zone. And one of our best teams, this man cannot be stopped. My God. Holy. Watch out for him on the battlefield. We're going to move away over to HKUF, and that is just a way to start the broadcast. I might have had a little oopsie, as Stoney said, but these things happen. And now we're on board with some of the best gamers outside of Pro League in our region. And Balkan, I dare say, the best in the lobby. Because that man, yeah, I think he's still rated top 5 kills in Pro League for APAC South. His team's get a little rotation on.
Well, looks like we have enemies here.
And GQ here. So, a little bit of Pro League experience for them. Wasn't exactly a huge amount of success. They got in split 1 of Pro League, but you still have to earn your way in there. They've competed against a few of these teams. Now, let's see once they're back in these Challenger Circuit lobbies what they can do. There's Mewtwo tapping Big Boss. Little confirmed kill already. Oh, man, just getting an armor swap in the face of danger. Don't know if that was the right play, though. He goes down. Now, Vic Laos gonna be put down. 2-tap and Big Boss to do a little cleanup as a duo, potentially. Getting the res, just holding nicely his 2-tap. So, as you can see, gotta be very careful. No armor there, but the gold res is very big. I think should be able to clean up if they want to get real aggressive. Or just bumping your head as you go down. You might want to close doors behind you, because those beams are nice and free when you're just healing and you don't think they're following you. The move able to get easy KP there, and HKUF is eliminated from our lobby. And just a reminder, we are on a 10-minute delay. We are on a 10-minute delay.
Go here, hurry.
So 14 squads. Let's bring up that map again so we can lock into where our end zone is pulling. And it's pulling to the west side, the northwest here. A little bit of trench warfare I think we'll be seeing for our end zone, which are always interesting in any lobby just because it allows a few more spaces to be played with when you're when it gets pretty tight, but you're going to be awfully close to those guys that you want out of the lobby. As you can see, ZFG out here. Jam Jar, Distorted, and Nick Serbs. ADL member, though the Adele Academy not able to make it into the finals through the semis. Let's go jump on board the War Monster squad. So Miko, Virgil, the Rampage, fairly kitted one for range here with the 3x scope. Just needs one of those barrel stabs. For now, we're going to jump away to attackers. Oh, only a solo man going to be eliminated. GQ claiming more KP early. They'll be happy with that one. No downs, no worries. GQ. Just roll it. Let's go check out Underground for the first time. So Reigns, Break, and Moo. No newly signed squad though. Reigns being put down by Just Wait. You've got to be careful. Going for the insta-res after the cat wall. The Dark Veil down, but team, if they wanted to, can take space, but I don't think that'll be happening just yet in round... with the round 2 ring closing. Wouldn't want to be getting too aggressive in these lobbies because, like we all know pretty well on, if you're on this channel watching a fair bit, that APAC South, there's one fight and there's a third party. There's probably a fourth and fifth, not too far away. And Challenger Circuit, like we've seen, these lobbies can move fast once battles get underway. People aren't really looking to back away. Maybe a bit of ego chelling sometimes when maybe you should back off. You just think, hey, this is only Challenger Circuit, right? And then you're like, well, it was Balkan and he just one-clipped me. But we'll see what we've got with these gamers. As we jump over to DRG. Big Willie. Tayuj 1. And Suki. Right now, not too much happening. They've got a not a bad spot for our end game here. But currently, kill leaders, GQ, doing a lot of work. They've got to rotate in from the east, playing a little edge, which probably going to suit them a little bit more in Challenger Circuit than it did in Pro League. Team that, like we said, just not really having impacts on those lobbies, though they were the second team to qualify into that final by the preseason qualifiers, but doesn't quite work out that way. Whether you're going to perform or not, but right now just dealing some long-range damage, nothing too crazy going on. So we'll bring up that map once again so we can see where our teams are situated. As BCG, they're rotating from the east and looks like they're about to run into Nails Esport potentially. GQ taking some shots at some flyers is what you can hear. Kyling just taking some heat, but nothing too serious. But I think we're gonna go have a look over here. They might have some company shortly, whether they know it or not, if they're going to keep rotating straight through. Just getting some spiders. Naos. Just like taking the quiet approach here. Just sneaking up, just making sure nothing too crazy is going to happen just yet for these gamers.
Extended heavy mag here, level 3.
They are rotating right behind BCG, who, like I said, did some strong work, but jumping to another team that did some strong work. Underground moves low. He is going to be put down by that late arc star, but War Monster's going to be coming back to the waiting room as No One Need moves in. Tracking bad, cranking a bat. And Underground is going to be wiped out real quick by Tracking bad, Zambug, and Vanilla Sense here. So they're going to be out in 12th spot. I'm just securing a little west side safety. As now Esports, BCG just, well, I think turned around, noticed someone was behind him and took him to task real quick. But they've got another team, Balkan. We're going to be watching this guy a lot today after that start. Putting the pressure on as Ken goes down to Abby in the kill feed. And the Nemesis Eva 8 being used by Balkan right now. Oh, he's going to see a man coming right into the open. Oh, this is free KP. Gunberry Okusan eliminated. Xmas Eve as well taken out. And BCG's just going to regroup. And yes, please, if you are in the chat, show some love for those teams you're supporting, whether it's with a little emotes you might have or whatever you want. However you want to show some love to those teams, as long as it's positive support, you can kind of go nuts. But right now, still game 1 here for our Challenger Circuit. Split 2. We're on board BCG, who not rated number 1 in the semifinals, but definitely were in the group stages. But I think they're going to be locked in a little bit more as we jump over to GQ, who is engaging close range, 2v2, real close. Oh, who's got the 30-30 to work? No. Kai Ling cleans up GQ, so they're out in 8th position as the missile swarm comes in. Centimeter perfect there, straight in the trenches. Might be BCG sending it. So let's go on over to Overlook. Oh, engaging. Oh, getting real aggressive, but gonna go down is Galcabera and Abby. Zai here gonna try to get the reset, but teams get eyes on, but Kraber, oh, might be able to get a cancellation. The 140 though is big, might be able to potentially get a knock, but probably needs to keep moving and focus on that. As they're gonna lose Galcabera. And once again, BCG doing some work. Oh, the 210 to the dome! Renosuke cops it here from Overlook as they're going to keep moving in, but that Kraber's going to make it that little bit easier. Oh, Lee, don't stand still when this gun is looking at you. Abby's stepping up and the Kraber straight down the guts here. Just thinking about a swing. It's the 140, isn't missing just yet. DRG's going to be eliminated. 6 squads. Overlook dangerous with a Kraber in the hand of this man. Zai V. Devici. Rough name to get out, but see what we can do. But now Zaratas, Rudney, minus Balkan. Little 82 beam, Rudney putting out some damage as well here. Just crossing back and forth through the Dark Veil. Not getting slowed down, looking for a kill confirm. That Kraber is hitting once again. Overlooked Entertainment. Only might be a 2-man, but boy oh boy, No One Need is eliminated. BCG grabbing some more KP here. There's a duo, Kai Ling for fun and ZFG, the only full squad standing. As you can see, Rococo just weighing yes. They've still got to move a little bit into our final zone. You're going to hear that Kraber once again ringing out for Zai here. So going to have to rotate now. Going to be in a precarious position against the 4Fun team. Oh, going to see them healing, waiting for it his way. Easy shots there with the Nemesis, but looks like going to be called back by the squad and say, we got to traverse north. We got to move into this end game position. We're going to give you a quick little look at the map so you can see the position. Just so you can see the holdouts being performed by BCG and Kai Ling. Overlooked Entertainment, they're moving straight up against BCG. All the PK, and there goes BCG. ZFG as well, eliminated. Oh, third party instantly here, a little 1v1. Nope, not quite. It is 4 fun as a 3-man moving up. But Kai Ling going to be holding the high ground and a very nice position. Looking for a big W here as Overlooked the solo eliminated. And now it is a 3v3 for fun and Kai Ling. Let's give you a little overview of the situation between these two teams. The horizon, that ultimate could be very big for this endgame. But we'll see. No catalyst wall, but 3v3, not really as big here. The Seer exhibit, always going to be very useful. What an intelligent caster knows that's a useful ultimate. Yeah, wants to move in here real close and personal with that R9, the 70 beam. They're going to get the knock on. Yes! This man continues 2 down. There's only 1 to go. Kai Ling just moves in as a wolf back and takes the first game W here in your Challenger Circuit Finals. Zhao 9, Zhao 21, and Joker. The W for Kai Ling. And a 25-point W it is. A nice big one for Kai Ling to start our finals. 11 points for 4 fun in second place. Overlook Entertainment, 7 kills and 7 placement. Grab 14. Of course, BCG in 4th, grabbing 9 kills. A solid start for them. I'm sure they've got higher expectations, though. ZFG, only the 1 kill, but a few placement points. And then no one need 11. GQ as well. The 6 KP gets them the 8 points in 8th. But that's your match summary so far. First game done. We've got 6 for ya. So a solid start there for Kai Ling with a great performance. Fairly matter-of-fact W there at the end with a straight-up 3v3 where no one's getting knocked, no big damage to them, and just some solid beams. Solid beams there. We love that. BCG, obviously going to be keeping our eyes on them, like I've said. Pro League experience. Belkin just 1v3 to team in the zone at the start of the game. We got a lot more action. A couple more, I should say, on Storm Point, and then we'll be moving over to World's Edge. Looks like I'm going to need to be right back in a moment. We'll be right back for game 2. And we're back. You might have seen Stream Allen's leaking scores in the chat, but we'll get rid of that. But we're going straight into game 2 here. No reason to hit your mic, Brad. But thanks for coming in. This is, of course, the official ALGS broadcast for Challenger Circuit for APAC South. So we are on a 10-minute delay, so unfortunately can't really have a chat with you guys today. But we do what it is. We do what we can. We have a lot of fun with it. But appreciate everyone being out here, showing some support with a few follows. I do see those coming through. Like that dude that plays that game. We all know that dude that plays that game, but solid start there. Solid start. I think we're also having a little potential reset here in game 2. Think we're going to have a restart. Yeah, it does seem we're going to have a reset here, GQ. GQ moving in to cause some interruption here. A little delay I think we're going to have. Just DCs left, right, and center. You guys know the drill with Apex. So if you're along with the new drinking game for ALGS, where we take a drink every time there's a lobby reset, 1. Yeah, we're so happy about that. Let's have a little look at the scores again. I'll put them in overall leaderboard order. As you can see, Kyling the 24, but 14 for BCG and Overlook. They're not going to be too far behind. Only one game. Let's just have a little look who got the most kills in that first game as well. How about we do that? So, of course, Kyling going to be up there. 6 kills for Zhao 21. Solid performance, though, from Kyling. Obviously, you're going to get 2 of your top 5 up there. No real shock. Joker as well. Tracking bad for no one need. Surprising not seeing one of BCG up there with plenty of kills. But we'll be right back. Another little break. I'll see you real soon for game 2. So, a little delay in the action there, but sorry for that. It's a little hard for me to always fill in the blanks, and it's also nice to have a little rest and grab some water. Grab a little snack. Hopefully you've all done the same in our little intermission. Also, once again, if you're doing a little watch party, hope you're having a good time. I know at least Panna is out there from Iron Blood Gaming after his top performance, in Pro League yesterday. But if anyone else is doing one, well, let me know maybe, and I'll give you a shout out as well, because got to share the love around APAC South, because it's sometimes rough doing it out there. So I think we all know that more than most. So yeah, make sure we give a little shout out to some of our gamers and casters and all that from around Apex Legends, APAC South. We are diving into Game 2, though. Hopefully no DCs. It doesn't look like it, so get nice and comfy here for Game 2. We'll make sure we're locked in straight away. Let's go down with Kyling for Game 2. Let's do it. And once again, Lightning Rod, a little contested. I think it's about time we don't let you look at the map too long. We'll get straight into that action in a moment. Let's get straight to it. We've got a few teams engaging. I think we've actually got Underground, who is, well, Underground and down to just a moo. They're up against War Monster here, who looks like they're going to go hunting. Little thirst there by Yan Yan, Virgil and Miko. Will they go find that solo? Or move. Virgil going to find it. Oh, going to go straight for a 1v1. Nice shots there from Moo. Instantly getting that thirst on. Going to clean it up, but needs to duck away. All swings the big beam there. Mood gets untouched, but now the shots, reinforcements coming in. And Underground going to be the first team eliminated here. No, second team, I should say. Apex Assassins once again taken out over at Lightning Rod for Game 2 of your Apex Legends Global Series Challenger Circuit. This is the official broadcast. I'm B-Rat. I'll be your talking man for the day. And we've, of course, got 6 games here. First 3, Storm Point. Second 3, onto the home of Apex Legends on World's Edge. So, War Monster. Gonna go for a res here. As Miko moves in. Team just down the hill. HKUF just doing a little crafting. Will they get aggressive, though? But now, let's have a little look at the map so you can... I wish you'd stop crafting. So we can actually look at that map properly. You can see a fairly central one that we're moving down towards Barometer a bit more. Kai Ling, that Game 1 winner, going to be happy with that. It's pulling nicely towards them. This end game, don't think it's going to be... Could pull a little bit more north, but most likely keeps it going south. But give it up for everyone that didn't make it here today as well. No, Afterlife Esport, if you're a fan of this channel, you will have seen them performing a lot on our Monday Night United scrims. They just missed out, unfortunately for them, but plenty of other teams at that level just not quite making into this top 20 in the Challenger Circuit. Maybe next month we'll be seeing them, because just a reminder, this is only a once a month Challenger Circuit for the next 4 months. So a nice long break in between these games. Not sure if that's the perfect way to set it up, but it is what it is. Not much we can do about it right now. So all the way to June we're going with Challenger Circuit. But for now, let's focus on these teams in the lobby who are doing the work. Not too much engagements early. ALGS Sport just on the northern edge. There's Fair, Madness, and Sintel. Team we've seen plenty of in qualifier rounds, Challenger Circuit. Not able to make it just yet into Pro League, but maybe their time will come in the future, maybe year 4. Because, of course, the teams participating out here aren't looking to compete in Pro League. Pro League is... The teams are locked in for the rest of the year. They're looking to make it into the last chance qualifiers to make it into that championship. You're probably looking at roughly the top sort of, let's say, 14 squads. 14-ish squads from Challenger Circuit you want to be in. It depends on how many teams go to that championship land locked in from Pro League, how exactly they do it. And there's 2 spots that'll be up for grabs. So top 3 teams will be from Pro League. I believe that's how it works, right? Going into championship on points, and then all the other Pro League squads that don't make it directly into the champs, they will compete against, say, roughly... So if it's 13 squads, it'll be, I believe... 13 squads for last chance qualifiers. So that's where you want to be aiming for. Top 13 in Challenger Circuit for now. That's a rough estimate. It can sort of change, and I'm not 100% on it. I'll make sure that in a month or two's time, I'm ready to explain it all to you. So you know exactly what's the story with it. But for now, just focus on your best performance, I would say. It's top 40, and I'm sure someone in doing one of these watch parties, or even in chat, knows exactly the score. But for now, we're just focusing on the action, and right now, not too much. Evo Supreme involved in a little bit of a scuffle here. But checkpoint, wingman shots into the smoke, and not really endangering anyone just yet. Let's hit those 40s, though, change their mind. So Evo, Snooky's looking to get a little aggressive. Galcabear's getting the attackers dark down. Gonna stay on board here. No Digi threat to use. Ginger and Gentry. No one need. All swinging here. Gotta be careful. Watch your back, Zambugs. Oh, not seeing the man right to your right. Zambugs in reinforcements, at least. Getting a little low. Was overlooked, eliminated. Attackers taken out as well. We're going to stay on board with this engagement. And see what these teams do. Are they going to move into the ring, or are they going to hold the height? No team really looking to disengage just yet. And hopefully I'm not going to mute my mic today. I'm probably not going to hear it. Not going to mute it at all, so you're probably going to hear me drinking some water. As Ginger is down here. Gonna go for that res. Is no one need going to get aggressive just yet? Not for now. They're still holding their position. Tracking bad. Just moving up slowly but surely. Darkvale thinking of a way to cut off, but can't quite yet. Or could do it just now to get some separation on the solo. Instead, just gonna keep swinging. Or forcing the drop. Might not have realized you're chasing right behind him now with that smoke. Vanilla. Easy cleanup. There goes Evo Supreme. Let's move immediately over to BCG. As you can see, Balkan already doing a little bit of work. Finding some death boxes around his ankles. 2 kills on board. And of course, we've got that top bar telling you all the action with our stat tracker. We've got teams, live total points, how many gamers are standing. Are those 3 white boxes next to those names, so keep an eye on the top of the stream here as no one needs. -1, 2v1 here. Little thirst, big boss. Gonna get a med kit off. 2-2 tap, steps out. Gonna be put down now. And it is Vanilla Sense. It's gonna get the med kit off here. Is gonna cancel. That could be enough to cause an issue. You kind of need to fight right now or you need to heal. No one need. Gonna be eliminated. And Big Boss. That's here just so dominant in 1v1 fights when health is low. Just cancel anything and kind of at that point just needed to let the ring do the rest. DMNT engaging close range. Mastiff's coming out. And DRG is going to be eliminated by DMNT. Looks like third party is immediately here. Yoro, Arthur, Chinzing, and Zilu. As Love Ming is thirsted and put down. And Yoro getting some easy points here. For now, just grabbing a little loot from this third-party opportunity they were presented. And DMNT down to one man. Or a little switch out of weaponry as the charge rifle from Jamjar here on ZFG. Team going long into our end game. We'll bring up the map once again so you can see exactly where it is as it pulls still towards Barometer. No real shock there, though. Not going all the way in. And ZFG here going to be in a fairly desirable spot. Quite a few teams still making their rotation in. 13 of them out there and only sort of 3.5 teams inside this ring. Right now, BCG, I'm sure they're happy to play their edge, and they're happy if the X-Massive team makes their way in. Balkan and Rudney looking in that direction. GQ still got to rotate in from the north. But for now, not too many shots going out. A few G7s, but no big damage flowing in. But Kai Ling being in a nice position, just chilling on the high ground. Easy placement points from up here. That's a Wayward Valkyrie ult decided to land on them. We'll bring up that map once again, but you can see it is going to Bamboo here. And that flight in is very nice. We'll bring up that map. I apologize for moving away a little bit too early. But Jachi in the squad. Getting a nice position for this endgame, potentially, if it pulls all the way to Bamboo. It's going to come a little bit south towards the gravity cannon. Looks like they are opting to move away from there. They want to... Well, maybe they don't have that information. It looks like, no, they don't. Gunberry Okusan flew straight into a very nice endgame position, potentially, and, well, moved straight back out of it. And that's what that information... Well, it's so very important as War Monster's doing a little work. Ari, Yuyan, all might be eliminated here as 2v1 Big Boss. A 30-30 cleans up War Monster. And GQ getting some KP as they walk out the zone. They gotta keep rotating, only 56 seconds until our next one. Some more action. Oh, Xmas Eve gonna be eliminated. BCG right there waiting with open arms. Balkan eliminated though. As you can see, Rudney immediately going to bring the Fragger back into the game. Now Esports here as a duo. Not too far from it. I think they'll definitely be looking to see if this is a solo or a duo, though maybe not wanting to get too aggressive. But they're just going to see Balkan drop out. Like, doesn't want to get aggressive to Sintel. And use that opportunity to move to the west. While BCG, they wrap to the east, back to the loot, and they're going to work their way down south. Balkan doesn't grab all the attachments he probably wanted, but enough for now. And fairly kitted, as you can see, the red armor back on the body. We move back to Kai Ling on the height here at Barometer. Still won't have to move, even with round 3 closing. Just going to be patient here as teams rotate towards Bamboo, and D7 scouts shots at Joker. The 44 getting the armor up to red for Joker, and a little Dark Veil. Just giving a little extra cover here in the water. This man still seems to see him, almost hitting those shots there from that range with the Dark Veil. BCG though, oh, they're real close to Bamboo, and they're going to get into this little island. The DMNT is going to be eliminated. Balkan slides on the backside, finds flesh already. Team is cooking. Balkan, Rudney, and Zaratas, they clean up by ZD. We're just going to jump over ZFG once again. They got a little company not too far away, HKUF, who need to rotate now. Hard to the east. They do have that skyward dive option here that I dare say probably going to be using while just holding everyone back. And you got plenty of cover with these large rocks here. Now, not in a great spot. Let's bring up that map once again. And as you can see, wow. Bamboo is the call. And that is the place you want to play from, but this is going to be a fairly open endgame, I guess you could say. The final zone, I don't think we're going to see too many teams in it, weirdly. It's going to be rough. I think the more aggressive teams are probably going to be okay. BCG, they move completely away from Bamboo. No team wants to really hold it early. And you're probably really going to want to get there, though, because there isn't anywhere else you can go. The BCG are holding multiple angles. Balkan just holding the west side of this ring all by himself, while Rudney just goes look north. So a couple of skyward dives here. They're going to come into this area that BCG is holding. Well, now, Rudney taking some shots from that north side. Gotta be careful. Nails Esport coming in as that duo like we saw earlier. Intel, not sure which one's the friendly, which one not so. They're moving up. As we see the exhibit down. Multiple exhibits here. And suddenly the action's going to go crazy. Kyling's going to be eliminated. For fun taken out as well. Nails Esport under assault from Balkan. And Zaratas moving in, and the movement is just too much. He's trying to get that G7 finish. There it is. It's quick little armor swap. Gets it. Going to be able to reset the squad. BCG. Their only problem is that they like to play fairly separate. And we could just watch Balkan for the rest of this game. I feel like he's just hunting everyone for damage. Man's looking to hit that 2K real soon. Only 5 squads standing. You're just going to take that damage, I guess, as Rudney's Arcstar comes in and Gumbare Okusan is eliminated. And boy, oh boy, BCG is cooking here. HKUF, they're still out here as a 3-man. As is Yoro. ZFG's out there, top 5 once again, but as a solo, and I don't think too much KP either. And Yoro on the bridge. They're going to have to move in towards BCG's location. Not sure what the plan is here for Nick Serbs, if he's going to try a skyward dive, but BCG, let's just give you a little overview of this final ring. Lots of cover, as you can see. Maybe a rock. And the Bamboo Island, where BCG is holding, which no one wants to go near, apparently, this game. Especially now that BCG is holding it aggressively. So a BCG win very much on the cards here as Nick Serbs is found out. So 3 squads stand. Bearclaw Gaming. They'll be licking their lips thinking, how much KP can we get from these 2 squads? Can we get all 6? Black Road is the one getting the knock though. This man is just hoping that no one would hit their shots. Unfortunately, it's Balkan. Here comes the Dark Veil across the waters. But Balkan is just standing in the open, says, come at me, bro. But maybe show a little bit more respect to your opponents because he's just going to be put down. Now, HKUF can reset here. Balkan looks like just giving some pings. Says they're all here now, 3v2. Who's hitting their shots? Zaratas is down. It's only Rudney. HKUF going to take game 2. That's a little W. BCG, maybe should have showed a little bit more respect at the end, because Balkan just happily standing in the open for it. But HKUF catches the game 2 W. The Black Road, Oxygen, Vic. Solid game. Check out that match summary. So, 22 points for our top 2 squads. BCG going the kills heavy route. And then Yoro, 15 points as well. Let's have a look at that overall leaderboard after 2 games. BCG, still not a W yet, but 22 kills puts them up to 36 points in the top of our overall leaderboard here for the ALGS Challenger Circuit. Week 1 of Split 2. This is the final for APAC South. BCG on top, Kyling 27, HKUF 23. That is your overall leaderboard. We'll have a little break before Game 3. I'll be right back shortly. Just going to do a little Twitter thing. But be right back for Game 3. So, sorry about that issue with the overlay in the last game. With that, but unfortunately, that's just Apex things that happen. Can't really do much about it. Unfortunately, it's just the my setup doesn't automatically do things for some reason when they should. Got to deal with these things when it's a one-man army trying to do a lot. Shit happens. Don't worry about it. You'll all live. We'll all be fine. We are getting into our next game here. Just as making sure I haven't muted my mic. Yes, we'll all be fine if that happens. We are jumping straight into our final game on Storm Point here. BCG doing some strong work. Just aggressive play, I guess you could say. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They're just looking for that top spot. Doesn't matter how, placements or KP. We are getting in though. No resets this time. Let's do it. Let's jump in with BCG, shall we? Let's go with Bear Claw Gaming. Let's hope this map works properly. So, once again, I'm sure we're gonna... looks like maybe not seeing a contest up at Lightning Rod in Game 3 here, which seems weird to go for your final game on this map and decide, let's have a break from each other. But for now, teams moving away. Looks like High Point gonna be used this time. And BCG. Looks like Antenna. Underground, we're going to jump on board straight with. As moves down this time. Oh, Hizzy of the Tackers. A P20 only. I just want to get a little thirsting done. Maybe not just a P20 to be used. And Underground. Rough start again for that squad. First team eliminated. Looks like Attackers, though, grabbing some early KP. Game 3 here as Gunbury Okasan moves up a little thermite through the doors. A little arc star to follow it up. The shots, though, not quite hitting for Suki. Up against the Apex Assassins. Rough day so far. A little swing, though. A little swing. A little 154. Wingman hidden as well. Now the whole team can focus on the last remaining gamer and Ronin. Plenty of damage there. 300. And Gunbury Okasan going to be eliminated. So, the fighting slows down for a moment. We can bring up that map once again and see where our game is going. A little bit over towards Stormcatcher. Now teams have to funnel in here. We're going back to that mid-map zip. I don't think it'll pull back in that direction, but Stormcatcher, we've seen quite a few end games in the south side of it. So we'll see if that's going to be the story. And Willie being put down, DMNT. Doing a little bit of light work to start with. The purple and gold looking nice. And Gal here, or Go-AO. We're going to get those armors up a little nicer. You can see DRG on the run as a duo now. Not too much happening. So we'll bring up that map and we can see these rotations You can see over on the west side, we've got a little bit of action that's about to unfold with multiple teams running into checkpoint. And it is indeed a checkpoint for these teams. It's also a choke point where they are fighting Euro. Up against Evo Supreme. Oh, little solo. Oh, moving straight up. Sees the man drop. Get some KP for the squad. Ginger's kill confirmed. Now that third party is arriving. And I think the fourth one as well as Euro's eliminated. Overlooked is able to grab an easy bit of KP from Gentry Z. So the two third parties take some shot at each other. Nothing too crazy going on as Xmas, it's leaving early. The attackers 2v1 here. They're going to clean up Christmas Eve Shoku. Shuko? Not sure what that means. Anyone in the chat wants to let me know? Feel free to. We're just going to go with Xmas Eve for now as the attackers. They're going to lose Hizzy. BCG. Well, they seem to have left Rudney behind, but it might have been planned. Let's see exactly. They're not going too far away, and looks like it's an aggressive push here they're going for. Zaratas Balkan straight in. Man down is Dark. 44 to start. Oh, Rudney put down there. The attacker's taken out. Rudney's going to get picked up. As the Prowler just comes in to annoy them while they're rezzing, but no real issue. So BCG gets on that kill board once again. We go over to Kai Ling, who's engaging. So second place overall for this squad. They just want to keep up with those placement points. Up against YZD. Looking for a big swing. Oh, the big beam! And Zhao 9's put down there straight back to the ground. This man's putting nuclear amounts of damage. Holy! Dropped a bomb on him. And then the 301 Death Star cannon firing. And Bebe. Kai Ling, the placement point suddenly out the window here in game 3. Skyward dive. Skyward die, I guess. Boy, oh boy. That was impressive stuff, but not the hardest shots, but you gotta make sure you hit every bullet when you get those opportunities. And he definitely did that. Was Apex Assassins looking to just get to the top 10 for game 3 here. Struggled so far in our first 2 games. And now they can play deeper to our end game. BCG, once again engaging. And like we've seen so far, they're definitely not shy about taking these fights, even if it's 1v3. All Balkan looking at that cheeky little peek through the boxes, putting the pressure on. As you can see, just a typical meta on this composition of characters that they're running. Valkyrie, Seer, Catalyst. Not going for anything too aggressive with like a Mad Maggie instead of Valkyrie. But don't be surprised if it gets a little change up in the next 3 games, because confidence seems to be high for this squad and they're happily taking every fight they can find. They're just backing their mechanical abilities as Zaratas actually going to be put down from a charge rifle at range, 24. And he wants to get aggressive or tries to get that via the door, just blocking. Thinks, I don't care if you heal. I'll heal up. He wants to go chasing, but to the ground. Rudney, Balkan gonna regroup here. Bal just keeps the pressure on. Armor's already up to the reds. Rudney needs a little assist. It seems Balkan's more worried about trying to get some KP. This could be their only issue here is they start to play a little solo, a little independent, a little bit too confident. Might be individually some of the best players in our lobby. As we all know, the team game. And YZD. Oh, could cancel that. There it is. Balkan put down. The double tap hits hard from Bin Bin here. This squad performed very well in the semi-finals. BCG not so much, and I have a feeling it's a bit of overconfidence has been their only real downfall. They choose to take fights even if it's against two teams it seems, and sometimes pays off, sometimes not so much. This man clearly not using walls. Pre-fire in every little corner he sees. Bin Bin here, just on the edge of the zone. Oh, he's getting pushed aggressively. Will he get the bat off? Not in time to take all the damage. But he's going to get a little reinforcement here. Bin Bin. Thermite sticking the res here. All grenades. Nice. Going to probably get the immediate knock. The MNT Salka moves in nicely. You're going to see them drop to the ground. All sees them just frozen for that split second and able to get some solid shots here. Looking for more. Wait for them to step out of the damage. The double time is only going to do so much for you. Those second couple of bullets. Let's see if he's just going to take a guess. No, going to see it now. Just that gun put away as War Monsters taking out that gun change. Just cost him maybe some KP there. But the MNT fighting nicely. Got 11 squads standing. 10 others in their way for a Game 3 victory here on our final game of Storm Point. The Challenger Circuit Finals of APAC South. Let's move a little bit away now. Bring up the map once again. And I'll try to remember to remove it. I promise. For those watch parties, I know you guys like to see the map, but people want to see the action if they're in this stream. We're all running at a different pace, I understand. But that is where our end game is going. Is it going to go to the south or north side? We'll hold here until it reveals itself. Most likely north here. We shall see. There is that beacon down the south side that, well, seems no one's really used because no one's got that information that it is pulling down south. But everyone wants to be playing from height. Moving down's a little bit easier than moving up. But it is going to be finishing right on that hill. Between Stormcatcher and the little lagoon village here. As you can see. There's a little rat here. So we're just going to give you a little view. Oh, they're going to find it as well. On Horizon Q. Marshall thought he was being cheeky. No, no, no. Everyone can be found when there is a seer on every squad. My apologies for the map once again. Like I said, doesn't always obey my commands. The overlay.
Let's displace here.
So Yas doing a little work for fun. Just up against it a little bit here though. Oh, second man down. DMNT is going to be eliminated as Loveming and the squad are put down by For Fun. They just go looking in case anyone's pushing in from the Lagoon Village. But now, not too much, and it looks like Overlooked is looking to rotate maybe north away. With the bang. Horizons here, no Catalyst out here on Overlooked, one of the few squads. exclamation score if you want to follow along at home with statistics. And it looks like they're pushing up right behind DRG's duo here. Let's see how close behind. Looks like they're just taking their time. Galkabet not wanting to get crazy aggressive, these teams. Unsure of who might be ahead of them. Thinking maybe rotate. A ring's probably gonna come in and take a bit of health away from you on this rotate, but maybe only a little bit. You don't know how quick it is and who you got ahead of you, but like we know, they probably don't want to go too far north because that's where everyone is waiting, and that's not where our end game is going.
Enemy spotted.
The Rococo and the squad, they're just going to chill down south, and they're going to be very happy in moments when they see that ring unfold. Let's go to ZFG here on the low ground. So, this is going to be a tough ask for them because they've got a lot of teams ahead of them. Will they go for a skyward dive potentially from outside? Yeah, most likely not. They're going to see that ring pulling south away from them. And they're thinking, we were in a good spot for this endgame if it was on the north side. And suddenly, not so much. So, for fun, they're down here. They're very happy with what the ring has done for them. But is it going to be enough to secure a victory for fun? Well, might as well have to just stay here on this 10-minute delayed stream. We'll figure it out together. But still, 9 of our squads stand. DRG taking some shots. They're at least on the southern edge here. No one really ahead of them. Apart from our team. I've overlooked entertainment. We're just going to hold and then walk down south. Looks like Galkabet's teammates doing a little spider work, grabbing any extra little loot they can, even if it's just some ammo. Man running the double light. No granadas, though, in the back pocket. Now C-Sport up against it. Sintel almost running straight into that missile swarm, but not required. No one need is going to take out Naos. So, teams looking to hold on the southern side here on the low ground. Looking to grab some KP potentially. The Dark Veil, the Catalyst Wall is exactly what's needed for a little walk up. And HKUF, suddenly 3 teams side by side. Going to go to the grab cannon and they're going to land right on a team here. Oxygen going to fly straight in. A little bit caught out. But ZFG is already in waiting now. Gotta fight together. All big shots. Distorted gets the knock there. 2 down from HKUF, the gravity cannon. Are there going to be more teams coming on it? Or flying from it? YXD not going to be those teams. Looks like needing to back out. Will they go for that instant res? Nick Serb's trying to get punched on, but they're getting swung by DRG's duo. Going to move in. Putting the pressure on, trying to force them later. HKUF is going to be found out. There is a man a little bit closer. G7s might be able to get the knock here. Probably needs 1 bullet. ZFG is eliminated. DRG grabbing some easy KP for a duo. No one need. Vanilla Sen's already down. Zambag tracking bad. Need to go big here. They're going to try sliding down towards our endgame position. Overlook entertainment. The Digi threat's going to work wonders at close range with the smoke. Going to give him the smoke with that bow check as well. Or 1v1. Can the bow check clutch up here? Putting big damage. Gets the crack. Dar9 is not ready. Not able to clean up. Zambug is 1. Gets the quicker armor swap. But Overlook going to be eliminated in 5th place there. Just wait, Solo, DRG as a duo, and then GQ. Only team as a full 3-man. And they aren't probably going to have that information, but they're going to find out real soon that it's a duo. No one need has actually got the full reset, I should say. Now with the little dark veil. So this man's sliding on the wrong side of it. Decides, I don't need no cover. Where we're going, we don't need cover. The Zambug tracking bad. They move up to the grav cannon for cover for this end game. 5th ring still closing in. Not quite as open as our last one that was just all wet. There goes one more. And Yujuan. Solo, no one need. Looking who's going to grab that. Oh, the big shots. The big shots. Vanilla Sense wants to get aggressive. Oh, don't reveal yourself. A little jump shot there. Just a little 12-footer. And now Zambug down. GQ swinging. 3v2. Final teams engaging. And GQ want to get aggressive. Big Boss swinging here. Sutap and Mute moving straight in. All the 70. That's big opening damage. The G7 as well. They're going to clean up all too easily. And GQ takes game 3 here on Storm Point for Challenger Circuit. Fine. And there it is, GQ on top, an 8-kill W for our former Pro League gamers. So GQ 20 points, no one need. 2nd place, constantly getting that same or higher than first. 21, DRG 11. That's your match summary for game 3. ALGS Challenger Circuit Week 1 finals here for Split 2. Let's have a look at that overall leaderboard. So BCG still up there, up the top with those 25 kills, but no one need with that 21-point game. Climbs up to 4 points behind on 2nd place, 36 points. GQ with that W, 35 in 3rd. Kyling, HKUF, clean. Finish up and round up your top 5, and that is your overall leaderboard. As we get ready to move over to World's Edge. See where our guys doing all the damage out there in these lobbies, shall we? And of course, Balkan, no real shock to see that man after watching him. 4.5k damage on board the Valkyrie for Bear Claw Gaming. But his GQ's Mew with 3.7k, 9 kills as well. Plenty of damage from those two. Those are your top 2 damage dealers so far. But Balkan doing some strong work for BCG. So, big stuff there, BCG. Haven't got a victory yet, but they're still up the tippity top. We're going to have a little couple of minutes break, and then we'll be right back for Game 4. World's Edge. Don't go anywhere unless you're grabbing a snack, going to the bathroom, or grabbing a little adult beverage. But be right back for Game 4. ALGS Challenger Circuit, APAC South. This is a Split 2 finals. Halfway there to the end. So, game 4 about to begin shortly on World's Edge. So, Seer Catalyst Valkyrie, though, on Storm Point. That was the main composition you saw with 26 picks from that legend composition. Bangalore Horizon, getting a few picks as well, but following suit of Pro League all around the world, Catalyst Seer dominating what used to be Valkyrie's spot. Was always number 1 pick. Pretty much every team all around the world seemed to have a Valkyrie. Now, a few less, as teams don't look to rotate that way, especially some of our edge teams. They look to take a little fight, and they're happy to rotate through teams instead of over them. But we'll see what changes when we get to World's Edge. Do we see anything different, or are we going to see just more of the same? What do you think in chat? Also, if any moderators come through the stream, please let them know to put up some predictions. If you see that green sword pop into chat, tell them to run some predictions. We can have some fun. But I do see those follows coming in. Raul, Sweet Nightmares, Zera, thank you for the follows. Appreciate all the support that comes through the stream. Appreciate all the follows. And if you do sub, I'll make sure to give you a shout out in between games as well. But appreciate all the support coming through, especially on board these ALGS official broadcasts, because I don't get to have a chat with you guys. We don't get to have as much fun, and you can't tell me when the overlay's up correctly or up incorrectly at the wrong time. It's a little bit easier, but at least not muted just yet. So that's good. But appreciate you all being out here. Hope all the watch parties are having a banging good time. Just hope all our gamers and viewers are enjoying themselves as well, of course. But appreciate all your support. But it is time for Game 4 World's Edge. Now let's see if the team's going to change up characters. Already see Mad Maggie and Caustic out there, though we have seen both those characters already, only in small amounts. BCG, it seems they're going the same setup. The Catalyst, Valkyrie, and Seer that most of our teams are running. It is time to jump into these games and see what's going to happen. Are we going to have any contested drops here? Well, instead of me talking about it and trying to guess and read players' minds, we can just jump on board with them and get straight into it. So let's do that. Let's do that, shall we? You can see that first ring is going to be a little north, potentially a survey camp end game that, well, we used to see a lot of. Haven't seen as much during Season 16, and it looks like GQ's going to have some fun contesting right here. Let's go straight to it, shall we, and see where these gamers go for Game 4 and who's taking a little fight a little early. So HKUF. No big shots been taken between these contesting teams. HKUF just taking some shots to the sky, but Kyling and GQ closing in at the hot drop location. It is moving north the survey camp. Let's go back to these GQ gamers. Oh, Muriel, a little bit caught out by Joker's Rampage there. And move straight up on it. Going to take a little damage, but sliding straight through with the charge up. Rampage is revved up. They've got 2 down immediately. Mastiff needs a little armor swap. A little armor swap there. Now the man's on the run. Are they going to be able to get these shots? Let's see. Looking for it. They know the man is very low. Big Boss is 1 tap. It seems to be on the run. Losing the Mad Maggie and Valkyrie. And looks like Kyling happy to just grab some loot and not go too crazy there. Game 4. Just had to clear up some graphic thing there. My apologies.
Standard sniper magazine here. Level 4.
It seems
Level 1.
not else much going on. So let's look at this map. And as you can see, Big Maud gonna have some company potentially shortly, but got an engagement right here to go with Evo Supreme getting pushed straight in. Look, he's down. The not burger might have played like one just there. Is put down by an Arcstar. All gone for the res. So Ginger and Snooky's down. The not burger going to be picked up. All going to jump straight into that PK, but Christmas Eve going to stay alive, and Evo Supreme is taken out here. Early. First squad out. Game 4 on World's Edge. So GQ, they're going to be solo for this game after a solid Game 3 victory. So not the way you want to keep rolling. Not really what you're wanting to see. DRG, they're already got that ring information. They're probably expecting a northern end game, so gonna rotate hard here. They're gonna make it their way north. Jump onto another engagement here. HKUF, DMNT down at tree. Playing a ring around the Rosie, maybe? Probably not. Nope. But Love Ming. Healing? No. Shooting? No. Pushing up. Holding doors. Cancel. HKUF, Oxygen moving aggressively here to the back door. Might be able to get a free beam. Besides, nope. Just gonna say that door's ours and then come to the other side and take a free shot. Oh, Vic got to be careful. He's going to get swung on, but nice reinforcements from Oxygen. So Love Ming and Go AO down. Oh, the PK Oxygen reads it perfectly. That little information, I dare say, from the team says, go get him. That's the MNT eliminated. Overlook, they've moved into Lava Siphon here.
Antagonist over there.
Rekyling hasn't moved very far at all. Has not rotated north, surprisingly, considering this isn't, well, where your end game is, unless they were looking at camp boxes, and then, well, they've got all 3-man moving in here in Overlooked Entertainment. I assume it's entertainment. Wouldn't have made more sense to be esports, but we just roll with these things. Navi and the crew gonna keep their rotation going instead of just hanging around at Lava Siphon. So we're gonna move over to BCG once again. Bebe doing some work, so it might be YZD we need to move to instead. They've got one down, CPJ. And Bebe's already engaging close, looks like to be trying to disengage. There's War Monster, they got some company above them. Those teams are moving into this building. Oh, there goes Miko. No one need is getting involved here. Solid kill game, that last one for them. And War Monster is going to be taken out. But do any of these other teams in the surrounding area wish to get involved? For now, no. That is the answer. Oh, some mid to long range shots here by YZD and friends surrounding them. Well, the team's looking to not take these fights too early. Especially on buildings where it's a little tougher to push and you're not sure who might be waiting on the other side of the engagement. Underground though, we're jumping straight over. Oh, a little cleanup from Reigns, and For Fun is dead, but joining them is Underground. So Underground having a rough time in all games so far. Some of our OCE gamers there, but Rainton's squad taken out. A little third party, nice wingman shots to finish, but when you're low yourself, it's unfortunate. And we all know third parties are what makes Apex go around. Now ALGS Esports able to grab some easy loot here. Fair looking for a Turbo Devo RE45 combo, so at close range, this man's going to be a problem. To state the freaking obvious. A DRG at range. Little charge rifle work that we see on every competitive gameplay on board this channel. Whenever there's teams fighting at range, a charge rifle is not far. The 54 there. Just saying, why are you peek? You can barely see me. I've got an 8x scope looking down your throat. Now just looking to get those Evos up. Not really going to be getting any knocks, or shouldn't be, but crazier things have happened. Just looking to get these Evos up to purple. You always see the charge rifle gamer, usually with the lower class of shield, because they're looking to get those up, and they'll sometimes swap them out for their teammates, depending on their place and who's surrounding them and what the differences are, but currently all on blue, so just put them up to anyone, and looks like no one needs skyward dive here. I'll rotate through these northern tunnels. Looks like got a little company here, a little company in YXD. 2v2, Bebe is the band, down Bin Bin. Gonna go for the climb up, or Arcstar, but that grenade was poorly timed. And no one need is going to clean up. YXD should have been an easy one, but no one need. A little bit more prepared to fight, it would seem. So let's move away over to the attackers. We'll bring up that map shortly again for those looking for it. Ring hasn't really changed. It's going north. Survey camp sort of endgame. We'll check out it once this next ring closes. We've got a few engagements going on. Apex Assassins in one of those. Marshall going to be put down here against Xmas Eve. Looks like Christmas has come early. Oh, the day before Christmas is early. It's confusing, I know. But Ronan's going to be put down. Marshall as well. The bags have been packed. And the Apex Assassins, the attackers, the team to clean up. So that second round zone is closing in. DRG. Situated here on the northeastern edge of our end game. Well, not quite an end game, but expect it to be fairly north towards survey camp. So not a bad position DRG will be in. We'll see momentarily exactly how good they are, but for now, sitting on the height. Charge rifle beaming, though the only problem is a little ammo dropping real low. Bronsuki probably needs to find some more. Let's have a little look where this zone is going for our end game. Like you can see, they've got a pretty solid one. It's still pulling north and a little bit to the east. So situated nicely, but like we said, ammo low. So straight over to no one need, engaging again. Oh, vanilla sense, real low, real low. The mother load is going to burn the vanilla. Going to smell nice, but better think twice when you're sending the mother load. Oh, big beams at close range. Sintel, Fair's already down. I'll go straight for the chow with the flatline, and Sindel says, I don't need to heal. Look at a flatline beam, and no one need. He's going to be eliminated. Nails Esport, quick reset. Nails playing for the team with those beams there. And nicely done, Naos. Getting no one need. A team that's been fighting fairly well in these lobbies. I just want to remind people once again, 10-minute delayed stream, official ALGS broadcast here. I am B-Rad, I'm the guy talking. My channel. So, everything that's a stuff up on this channel is also mine. So sorry, in advance. We see a little 10 times scope. Me in here. This man also getting a little low towards that sniper rifle ammunition here. Let's see if the sniper ammo is going to get refilled. But now just absolutely griefing from kilometers away with this charge rifle.
I like the feel of that spot. Let's go.
A little 45, Zaratas. As you can see, BCG playing it a little bit differently here on World's Edge. A little bit more cautious. Balkan just sort of chilling here in this caravan. I know they've got to move north. No kills on board this squad. Looks like they might be going for a placement-heavy end game or game 4 here. It looks like Oxygen getting Jal 9. It might have been a cancellation of a skyward dive here. I think that's what we've seen as the Valkyrie is down. Oh, that Arc Star doesn't get the stick, but it's straight in. But will HKUF try to take advantage of it? Let's see, holding out is the Black Road. Got to be careful here. Oh, getting murked just a little bit. His Overlooked Entertainment is eliminated by the attackers. Kai Ling. That ring is... well, it doesn't lose. It doesn't lose those. And HKUF just gives it a little assist. Lose one more squad. Kai Ling is down. Little 70s here from Vic Lau against Christmas Eve. Or Xmas Eve. We'll go with the short term just in case they don't want it to be Christmas. They might just be... no, it's Xmas. I don't know.
Hurry, get there.
I'll ask them during the week. Jump over to attackers once again, rotating in. So we bring up the map once again, and as you can see, Willie and the crew, they're in a very nice position, though. They don't realize that they've got a solo big boss on GQ. Maybe they are starting to wonder why the heartbeat sensor that they've probably got on board Willie is just going off a little bit in that direction. They're like, there can't be anyone there, right? Well, there is. But, this squad here sitting very nicely in an end game position. God spot, if you will, is DRG for now. They've not been moving too much at all. And as you can see, Gronosuke dropped the charge rifle. No ammo here. And Big Boss does not want to heal. GQ dangerously as a duo. But somehow, really not seeing it. Is Willy blind? Try again, Brad. ZFG. Here. Once again, going fairly deep into an end game is ZFG. Mostly top 5s. Not big kills, though, is what they're looking for. BCG, on the other hand, they're doing a little bit of both. Haven't got a victory yet, but they've got plenty of KP. And this man leading the way. He's looking to take damage from to everyone as Yoro is eliminated. Catch this grenade, he says. Return and burn here. Oh, they're stepping out. His teammates get a little assist. The Nemesis. The Nemesis just dealing plenty of damage, but Rude's going to be the man to pack a punch. Well, Rude gets the veil down just in the nick of time. Kizzy. ZFG just around the corner, but... so, Hizzy is going to be found. BCG. Looks like they're going to somehow be able to stay alive as the solo. The gold res is big. Gets that battery off this Rudney, and now BCG. Oh, they're getting pushed. HKUF right on top of them. Got to be careful, though. Got to be real careful. BCG says, you guys going to push us? Have you seen what we've done in these 3v3 fights? It hasn't gone too pretty, apart from that final endgame. If they're showing respect to their enemies, this team, I don't know if anyone can stop them in a straight-up 3v3 when they play intelligently and together. Mechanical skills at a high level. They're cooking. A reason they're number one, and it ain't because of placement points. Oh, grenades coming in. Zaratas just healing. Balkan says, I've had enough of this. Can we go take him out? Oh, they're going to come to us. Cool. Can transfer spray, put him down. Just get him down real quick, Balkan. 2 down. ZFG. Just got to be careful who you're pushing. Just got to be careful who you're pushing. They're going to be eliminated. And Balkan just put them down with 1.5 clips. Those 2 gamers. Boy, oh boy. Impressive stuff. Last played with Termagod in Pro League. Obviously not doing too well there, but it might have been a chemistry issue. We know the man's skills are very high class. Like we said, top 5 fragger in all of Pro League history for APAC-S. So he kind of knows what he's doing. We jump back on board with Balkan. Oh, he's got to back off, though. He's going to grab height, though, with those Valkyrie jets. They're coming for you. And it's a whole squad going to the skies. He's going to be careful. He's getting a little low, and the mother load comes in as well from Madness as they take height. Sintel just simmering in it, living in the heat. Can love the fire. They're going to take shots from further afield. Got to be very careful. Going to regroup. That was the slowest wall bounce we've ever seen, but Sintel going to stay alive here. BCG as well. The Dark Veil just allowing them a moment of respite here. But Rune's going to be put down. Will it? Getting the knock. Oh, you might have almost killed that man. You got to get him in real quick, and suddenly Zaratas, Falcon minus Rune. These two would not push them too aggressively. 3 squads standing. Naos Esports, BCG, and DRG was holding God spot. But BCG able to get a reset as we give you a little overlook from above for our final end game. There are the walls. The finish. Let's get straight into this engagement. So Naos Esport. There comes the color back. Welcome. Color back. Naos Esports now grabbed a little bit of hide here. BCG, oh, perfectly placed in front of Balkan, but it's a little slow to start waving. Balkan, not concerned at all here, just keeping his focus on the people that are shooting. DRG on the interior, got to be very careful with Naos Esports and BCG right next to them here. Or the mother load. That might push BCG a little around. They're running a little low on cover. There comes their Dark Veil. It resets so quickly, and suddenly they can swing to the other edge if they need to. They're not really looking to. I think they're just on a respite. But Falcon not getting that. He's dropping some loot. Says, Rune, you need this medkit more than me. They're just looking to hold DRG on the interior. Now Naos Esport looks to farm them a little bit, but they're focusing their attention nicely on both teams. Sintel forcing them, and BCG grabbing some KP here along the way, putting all the damage. That wall is going to drop right now, though, and suddenly they're exposed, and it's Naos Esport with that high ground. Instant victory. The Dark Veil down. And Naos Esport a big up. The Sintel, Fair, and Madness. Solid team performance, 15 kills for Naos Esport. So there it is, 27 points to Nails, a solid performance. BCG, another 15. Not able to get a W, though. Once again, second place. 10 points to HKUF. Let's have a look at that overall leaderboard. So BCG still up the tippity top with 55 points. No one needs second place 42, GQ 40. Naos takes a big jump from the bottom of the leaderboard, somewhere in that bottom 5, with a 27-point game. Only 6 points before game 4. 27, though, is going to push you into 5th place. You take that every day of the week. So Balkan, like we've seen, doing plenty of work. Zaratas and Rudney, his teammates up there as well, but it's Bal averaging 1.5k damage a game. Jam Ja Senpai as well for ZFG over the 1k mark, and then it's Kai Ling's Joker for our top 5 damage leaders so far. So a lot of these teams looking to play fairly aggressive. As you can see, they're not always too worried about the best spots. But for now, BCG doing the work as one of our aggressive teams, getting some good placement. Not a victory just yet. 2 more games. We've got 2 more games to go on World's Edge here. Looks like people are being inspired to W key by Balkan and BCG out here. They have a little pre-game chat in the lobby while we wait for our next game to load up. Wish could be doing the same with you, but unfortunately, 10-minute delayed stream here. This is official broadcast, but, well, if you're doing those watch parties, you guys get to have a nice chat. You get to analyze a little easier, but right now I'm going to take a little break, have a little drink, and then we'll be back for Game 5. Just a slight delay as we wait for all our gamers to get into the lobby, but slowly but surely they are getting in as we change code every game, which I don't know if we really need to, but we do. We do. We're going to keep moving as we get game 5 here. Loaded up, loaded in. BCG on top. So notice Nails Esports with a solid 27-point game there in game 4. Going to put them up to the top 5 leaderboard. So no one need going to be the top of our kills leaderboard so far with 12 kills. Though Balkan, Rudney, Zaratas, all 3 behind on 11, 11, and 9 kills respectively. So tracking bad also from No One Need on the 9 kills. So those 2 teams getting plenty of KP. Plenty of it. Nails Esports with the Fuse Horizon Catalyst combo you saw there. So a little bit different. A little different than our usual Seer, Valkyrie, and Catalyst combo. Able to, well, do a little bit more fighting, it would seem, with those abilities. Especially if you use the combo of the Black Hole and then the Motherload to, well, round them up, then keep them locked in. But we'll see if that works out for them again here on World's Edge. It did in Game 4, our first one. As we're just waiting for this match to connect, and it finally does. But do appreciate you if you follow us on the socials. If you want to keep up to date with anything to do with me and Apex Legends, APAC South, probably follow us on this Twitter right here. You can see that I'm BRAD is my name. I'm BRADTTV is my Twitter. So make sure to give us a little follow there if you want. As we're closing on 3K followers on that platform. Closing on 13,000 on the Twitch right here. So I appreciate all your support on both platforms. Anything in between. And we are doing all this ourselves because I know everyone... Well, there's one watch buddy at least that knows... I know that they love when I say that, but that's neither here or there anymore. Everyone knows at this point what we do on this channel. We cast Apex, we watch Apex, we support APAC South, Apex. We're full of passion here. Me and my team. I guess Broken XP could be part of the team. You'll see him in chat. Does great work with these overlays to make it interact with the game. So shout out to that man as always, part of the official Thai broadcast. But right now, we're on board the official English broadcast for Challenger Circuit for APAC South. The IBRAD channel is me, and that's what you're watching. But let's get into it, because I know you're not looking to watch me. Well, you're going to have to watch me for a little longer, because we've just had to reset this lobby. So that's number 2. So a slight delay here. So my apologies. You're going to have to look at me a little longer, though we might bring up that. We'll bring up the kill count just so you can see exactly for yourself who's doing it in case you don't trust. There it is, Vanilla Sense on top. With 12 kills, Murphy Bell connects. With Rune, Zaratas, and tracking bad. There. So BCG, plenty of kills. Not quite the amount they had in the group stages, where they got 80 points and then 77 points, respectively, in 4 games each. 157 points in 4 games. That's kind of insane. Widowmaker coming in with the 25 months. Thank you so much for that sub. Appreciate it. That is our top 5 kills so far. Who's fragging out? Let's see who's got the damage. You know, Balkan's going to be up there, and he's leading the way, and it is Zaratas. Still there behind him, Jamjar, Rudney, Joker. They're your top 5 damage leaders in these lobbies. And we'll be right back for the start of Game 5. Thank you for the support in the channel. Not a doctor with the gifted sub to Sopa Art. Thank you for the kind words. And, well, if we get that hype train, thank you so much. But just having a laugh in the free game lobby. Because I'm not the admin today, I get to just watch the chaos and... These guys. APAC South kids. You guys are so annoying. The admin's just like, stop! He's like yelling at them to stop typing. They're just like doing some dumb stuff, counting. He's just like, can we not? It's just funny. Because I know that pain with you guys. But it's funny when it's not yours. No, but we do appreciate the Venom admins. Love those guys. They do amazing work. Especially it's a late time. They're over in NA and EU. And they're doing the APAC-S stuff. Anyway, Game 5 is finally here. Let's go. Game 5 is underway here. We've got a little bit of action, it would seem. As we take a little look where that first ring is going. It's going a little up towards Skyhook to the north, but we got action aplenty to start our engagement. Kai Ling, DMNT engaging, but Evo Supreme here as well at Frag East. And they go hunting. Oh, guess what? Guess what? You're a death box. Yuhan is put down for Xmas. And Flander is here. Oh, Wingman. Getting some no regs. Not a burger. But the duo's lost a man already. So gamers down from multiple teams. We're going to stay on board this engagement. Xmas Eve. Oh, they come up the zipline. They come looking. The Wingman's hitting at close range. Or the PK that needed to hit, though. It's only Ginger. Oh, 1v1. I go straight up into the waiting arms of Not a Burger with the Evo 8. And Evo Supreme is out of here. So one contest is over, and we jump over to our solo from Kai Ling. It is Zhao 9. As you can see, GQ cleaned them up. DMNT is out there as well. We're just going to check in. It does get the gold. Selka for DMNT. Oh. Finding Gumbari Okasan as the jets fly overhead. Welcome to Apex Legends! This is not America. That's why it's just red and white. I guess maybe it's Swedish flag? Apex Legends in Sweden confirmed? Is that it? Not sure. Not sure, but Gunbari Okasan. Not going to go on too far. Evo Supreme, the only team eliminated. Let's bring up that map again so you can soak in those juicy details of where we're going. Up north. Fair chance it's going to finish on this tower here. We have seen a few end games in this vicinity. But we have seen one that is just outside this choke point on the south side of Skyhook. Or potentially on a little north. We'll see, but they're most likely where we're going, I would expect. But I'm sure someone in the watch party is going, B-Rat, you are wrong. You are straight up wrong. And it's going to finish down here. At Grandma's house. But we'll see. We'll see what the predictions... What my predictions say is DMNT's Salka solo eliminated, overlooked. Takes him out. No real issues there. That's HKUF. We've got Marshall down here. The Apex Assassins, they've flown in. They're on the backside. Oh, they're getting pushed. They're getting pushed. The oxygen that you breathe is trying to kill you. Says no exhibit for you. Oh, they're going to drop back on oxygen as a duo. Nicely there from the Horizon Q. And Lulu down here. All the Prowlers bursting nicely, and as is the Nemesis. But there is still Vic Liao standing. And one more gamer. Three more gamers, I should say, are eliminated. The Apex Assassins. Rough day going for them. But still, one more game. They can maybe get on, sort of finish off on a positive note potentially. But HKUF, this man with the 3 kills for almost 200 damage. Take that. Teammates probably not so happy. Thinking, pretty sure I'm supposed to have one more. Let's go over to Underground Entertainment. Break getting one down from Yoro. Obviously, fairly rough day for this squad so far. Another team, dare say, hoping to finish off on a positive note. As they're sitting in 18th. Apex Assassins down in 19th and 20th. Evo Supreme, the first team out of this lobby. We'll see one more game after this, but maybe game 5 as GQ's going to be taken out by Xmas, and GQ getting a victory, but then 2 poor performances straight after it. Games 4 and 5 here, eliminated fairly early. That's not a way to keep yourself moving up the leaderboard. They were sitting in 3rd place coming into this game. Might be losing it to HKUF, who is, well, only 4 points behind, so they've already got some KP. Let's jump back to Underground. We haven't seen too much of them, unfortunately. I will see what Rain's Wingman's got for us here. And they're up against For Fun, who they got rid of last game in this same area. A little bit of a different battle. It looks like For Fun's looking to disengage from it, as they hear a res and think, this might be a bit easier target. This might be a bit easier target, though. Shots ahead of them, maybe telling them another story as Yasa's needing to back up. And the Underground squad just holds for now. BCG. ZFG around the corner from them. See if they're going to get aggressive. BCG, we know they don't mind it. Or the Nemesis. The Nemesis of Bebe. Also here. This man cooked a little bit earlier on Storm Point. Let's jump over to Zaratas with the R301 Wingman combo here at Skyhook. Got on the backside of that ZFG building, looking for an angle. Skull Piercer on it. But for now, none of these streams looking to get too crazy. ZFG been very placement heavy with their points, with only 16 placement points and only 9 kill points. DRG, similar sort of story, 18 placement and 9 kill points going into this game. So we're hearing that Nemesis. It's around the corner from Bebe. Keep working. For now, not too much going on. Jam Jar looking with the charged rifle, but these teams going to be fairly relaxed for now. As we move over. Oh, Nemesis. Jilu not able to quite take advantage there. Those Nemesis shots grabbing flesh, but no downs going on. Underground. Sounds like they're engaging, well, Underground. Maybe home ground advantage for them. We'll see. They've got one down, Rococo. They might be able to get a little bit of KP, grab some points here. He'll confirm there. For break, Reigns on board this here, just trying to make sure the information, and now he's seeing that Yoro is here. And they are moving in with a little wall to play with. Then they're going to isolate that man. And now Underground is 2 separate duos. So it looks like it's going to be a run around the back of that Dark Veil potentially. Zilu moves up aggressively here. You can hear the footsteps. And now it's real close. And Yoro moves in. Trying to clean up as Moo and Reigns are put down. And Underground is eliminated, but Yoro might be being paid for that by War Monster. Or gets the cracked as Miko. They don't have to go far. This ring isn't moving far at all here. They can push them into the ring. They've got to be wary of this third party that is moving straight in. Dare say that is probably For Fun. We'll have a look momentarily of War Monster. Arkstar going back. He's moving in the ring as Miko says, oh, I want this. I want this. But gotta be careful. Called back. Z-Loop put down. Looks like the third party backs away as War Monster doesn't get too sucked into it. Or they're going to try to clean this man up, but they do. Arthur eliminated. Now the attackers, that's the third party. Not too aggressive. This is fairly zone-centric team, usually, but on the edge here. They're not getting caught up in the aggressive play. Grabbing a little extra loot from Rococo's box.
Weapon supply bin there. Now that's a proper trove.
And that's for fun already wiped out. My apologies if you're a fan of theirs and were expecting them to be still out here. My mistake there. Gunberry Okusan, the caustic. Could prove useful. As Xmas Eve gets aggressive, but those barrels, not so much. They're instantly taken down. Oh, the caustic ult, though, is nicely placed on the stairs, and Christmas Eve is backing up. Seems Gunberry Okusan wants to push on that. They're forcing them out of this building, so nice fight, but not really a useful one. 40 seconds, they need to move. Suki no Yaya sees, well, here's the zipline use just around the corner. We're going to regroup with the squad. I think going for a skyward dive here. And a solid move here because the rotation. Both teams doing the same. They're going for that edge here. Xmas Eve. They're thinking, hey, this fight ain't over yet. As they're flying right behind them on their trails. By landing a little earlier, not Burger. Especially there. So round 3 going to close in, and let's bring up that map shortly. So you can see exactly where we're finishing, though. You can see it on the top left-hand corner. It is not quite at that tower, but it's a little bit to the east. We have seen this endgame fairly recently in Pro League scrims and tournaments. Can't remember which one I was casting at the time. But, teams on that east side have usually won as long as they've cleared out their back, but we'll see, because I'm sure when we bring up the map, that's exactly what this team at Grandma's House DRG is looking to do, but there might be a team ahead of them at that tower right now. We'll see DRG looking to hold. Arcstars going out. Oh, nicely placed as well, and the 30-30 shots are hitting true as Willie puts the pressure on. Will they slide down? Taiyuan is right there on top of it. Not pushing on it, though. Oh, pre-firing. Just saying, I dare you to step around. You're going to have to come out at some point. There's exhibits down. Let's get that information. Arcstar's going deep. Oh, a little tap strafe out and straight back to cover. Tracking bads put down. Oh, that grenade's going to land perfectly. It's the 58. Grabbing that information, just wearing them down on the edge here. And Willie thinks, I'm going to swing it. I'm going to swing. DRG swinging their Willie. That's what I was trying to say. Go with Yar9 the beams. He's found flesh, just going to reload and go again. There goes Zambug's down. Now it's only Vanilla Sense solo, trying to just run. Suzuki, Kuronosuke, Eva 8 finds Vanilla Sense, and no one need is no longer in the lobby. So we jump over to Overlooked, and we'll bring up that map now. So you can see exactly where we're going, and BCG sitting in a very nice position here, though. That building is going to be useful towards the end game. Finishing fairly central. As you can see, there is actually a building right here that it's going to finish just outside of. But it isn't as well marked on the map as these other ones, for some reason. The BCG is going to be in a very nice position for this end game, depending on how it plays out. Oh, nice little drop shot. The PK's hitting nicely. Needs one more. Yuhan's in there. Oh, not a burger. You got to get in. But the cost of gas could be enough to get a victory. No, it's not all the ring, though. Claims all. And Xmas Eve is eliminated. DRG just sees the chaos. Hears the chaos. Can't benefit from the chaos as BCG getting involved, grabbing some KP. HKUF eliminated by this squad. Naos Esports taken out as well. And suddenly 7 squads are standing. Rudney. D7 is working overtime. My apologies for the map again. We'll bring it up just for a moment so you can see exactly again where we're situated. BCG inside a building that is there. Just going to finish just outside of it for them. Attackers on that tower. They're going to have to move away. No one moving up to this building. We've got 2 in the neighboring building. We'll see if one of them might move in. DRG, they're just chilling here, but they've got to make a move shortly. And YZX going to move in. They're going to move into this building. Oh, just going to get in those shots, though, on Bin Bin. Going to be dangerous. And BCG says, don't know about you moving into this building. We're not really fond of neighbors. Especially the TV show. Oh, the hemlock hitting nastily there from Balkan. Says, just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Rooney just holds tight here. Zaratas and Balkan that are the aggressors of the team, but they're just backing out momentarily. And Zaratas smartly so. We're going to see a man, the 45, and this man just sees you for a second. Now that height is going to be claimed behind them. That is going to be DRG moving into a nice spot. Oh, but why is it D? All down to one man. It's only Bebe standing. He's trying to get out. Somehow he's gotten into safety here on the low level, but he's being looked at and found by BCG. Now DRG, they're watching height here. They're still watching the attackers. Oh, and that's all right, Drill doing. Oh, a bow check to the dome. 2 down from the attackers. They had height, and suddenly they've got death. And they don't even get to touch grass there. And boy, oh boy, that is how you get rid of a squad with a little assist from some friends further afield. So War Monster on the north side here playing this rock. Goes a little bit too deep though. That right drill straight past Virgil's head. So 5 squads. War Monster, BCG, DRG on the height here. Overlooked low ground of this building. And then Nick Serbs as the solo. Oh, we've got to watch his back there climbing up. It's just a matter of time, that one. Overlooked is eliminated. I mean, ZFG is eliminated. War Monster, DSG on somewhat height here, though that building can be claimed by BCG. Should they require, this is your end zone for game 5 here. DRG and War Monster in the grassy part of our end game. We jumped into Miko. Well, looks like BCG straight into it. Rudney and Balkan just working over Zaratas, not even needing to fire a bullet there, it seems. And suddenly Rudney grabbing height. Oh, just putting out more damage. Gets over that 1k. Balkan decides to join, looking for a little 2k. Just holding low ground here is BCG. War Monster moving up the DRG. Looks like they're moving to a low ground, moving straight in. And BCG probably not expecting this. Oh, catch up. Ball to the face there. It's bouncing everywhere, forcing them everywhere. I think BCG is going to take them down. And there goes DRG. But here comes the third party straight in. BCG. Armor swaps, though, allowed for them. Now, Rudney, they're right in it. This is a tight one. It's real tight here. It's only Balkan standing. The man trying to beam through everything he sees. He says, please get out my way. But holy hell, he wins that still. And BCG get a Game 5 W. And holy, that was a chaotic endgame. Everyone funnels into that building. Balkan wins those. Holy poop. BCG finishes on top. Balkan goes a little crazy with 9 kills to finish us off. One more game to go, but BCG looking the goods. So BCG finally get the W and a 25-point game to go with it for our penultimate game. War Monster 14 points, DRG 11. Exmassive down there in 10th position, 10 kills. Doing plenty of work for those 12 points. Let's have a look at the overall leaderboard. And BCG now has a sizable first place lead. Now the most kill points, obviously, and also most placement points. Well out in front, 80 points. 44, no one need in second. 41 HKUF and 40 for GQ, who drops just one spot. DRG in 37, going placement heavy there. Will BCG hit 100 points? Will BCG hit 100 points for the final game? So, thank you for the support, seeing you come in with the follows, but BCG doing it the hard way, trying to get these wins. Potentially their hardest fought victory. Well, their only fought victory there, but probably the toughest one to actually win, considering teams were moving into that building that they were occupying. Had a much easier chance in a straight-up 3v3 on that bamboo ending on Storm Point, but, well, when 3 other teams basically push you at once, it seemed to work out for them in the chaos. Balkan clutching up and getting BCG their first win, but they were well out ahead already. Now they're almost double second place. It's going to be a BCG W today. We'll put up a little prediction if you think they're going to get those final 20 points. You think they're going to get 20 points for this final game? They're averaging 20. No, they're not. They're averaging less. Because they're on 80 over 5 games. Brad, your math is horrible. But will they hit the 100 points for the final game? We will see. We will see. We'll be right back as our players get into the lobby for our final game of the afternoon, the evening, for APAC South Challenger Circuit. This is official ALGS broadcast. I'm Barrett. I'm your caster. We'll be right back for our final game. think we're going to have a little reset here. I think we've had a few DCs, unfortunately. Think we might have had a few DCs because we're seeing 56 of 60. Hopefully everyone gets in, maybe, but you guys know how Apex is on this channel if you've been here before. I think we have from Kai Ling. DMNT, they seem to be leaving early, unfortunately. Seem to be leaving early, not showing up for our final game. Just going to wait for the admin. I do believe we will be resetting. But, well. Okay, maybe they did get in. Yes, they are in. Okay, final game underway here. Prediction will be up shortly. Get ready for our final game. Do we think BCG getting that 100 points? Let's go with them, shall we? For our final game. We're going to start off, though, having a little look at the map. As you can see, our team's going north. Well, you got to realize that... Well, you got to turn around already. It's also... We're going to get straight to this engagement. Kai Ling, they're actually going to be cleaned up. GQ's going to take them out of the lobby here for our final game. So a little bit of looting done for GQ. Brought to them via Kai Ling. So it seems one of our teams not turning up for our final game. Let's go back to that map and I'll make sure to move it away, hopefully. As it is going to move to GQ's Lava Siphon here. Nice little position found.
Yes, please.
Let's see where it's going to pull exactly. Where do we think? Do we think it's this truck? We think it's going to be more closer to the main building here, the command center sort of area of Lava Siphon. Probably gonna... Well, we're gonna have to lose this map because it stopped working as we jump over to Xmas Eve here once again.
Got a visual on a bogey right here.
So Xmas Eve up against Evo Supreme once again. Evo Supreme having a rough time of things. A very rough time today in the finals. Oh, Yuan on the back foot. Not a burger providing a little support fire though. Or getting climbed up on Evo Supreme, wanting to get a little bit of revenge here for our final game at least. There it is, Xmas Eve. Their day is done. GG's to them. For an admirable performance here. And there is a prediction up. You should see it. So it will probably be ended by the time you're hearing me with the 10-minute delayed stream. Apex Assassins, another rough day. Another team having a rough day, but let's see how they go here at Thermal versus No One Need, who had a pretty solid one with some good KP. Or the Black Hole, blocking the door. Straight out with the wall. Backing straight in. Ronan down. Marshall can't get the knock and he's going to get swung on here. And there goes Apex Assassin. War Monster as well. So 4 squads eliminated quite early here with round 1 zone closing in still. Attackers engaging here at Geyser. There, of course, up against Gambare Okusan. Sugino Yaya, Ken, and Jachi. And Gas doing a little bit of work as pings out, says just taking a little bit. The attackers see the man dancing outside. Underground moves in. Maybe they can finish it off with a squad wipe or two here. Get some KP for the newly signed squad. Underground Esports here. The move breaking range, though it looks like they're ducking out and fairly low armors here. Not the best looters. HKUF goes to work. But the final game here for your APAC South Challenger Circuit. The finals. So you'll have to be waiting a whole month until the next one. Make sure to follow us on the socials that you'll see in chat to keep up to date on those. I'll keep you posted. Oh, GQ down to 2-tap now. HKUF fighting hard here. You see the man swing as a solo. They can all swing as a 3-man. And he shows his back. And GQ eliminated, as is Yoro taken out.
Nemesis here. Energy ammo here. Thermite grenade here.
So things moving a little quicker here. Just a little quicker. Nothing too much happening. Let's jump back to underground. Let's try and have a look at. Let's try to have a little look at some of our teams. We haven't had it so good though. Evo Supreme, one of those teams down the very bottom of the leaderboard. They are eliminated. Underground here. They got DRG. Like I said previously, heavy on the placement points. This team not looking for confrontations. Maybe underground, probably looking for similar. Not looking to get too caught up, especially when you're not quite sure who you're up against. There's some of these gamers going to be unfamiliar with some of their opponents. Oh, I dare say everyone, at least at this point, is very familiar with DCG. But for now, DRG, they're rotating away. Bearclaw Gaming just dominating really these finals and pretty much everything but the semi-finals, interestingly. But seemed to put it together when it mattered most here in the finals. Because they almost double second place. I don't think anyone's dropping a 30-kill game against them. Especially when, well, there's only 10 other squads left in the lobby right now. You'd have to, well, kill absolutely everyone out there and be in second place. And, well, don't see that happening at all. But yes, those unfamiliar with Bearclaw Gaming, Balkan Pro League level gamer, has played in multiple teams at a very high level, has participated at one of our LAN events last year. I believe the one over in Sweden went to. The man performed at a very high level, top 5 amount of kills in ALGS Pro League for APAC South of all time as well. Man, just dominating wherever he goes, and today has been no different. Doing strong work for the team, but these other teams out here just learning a lesson or two maybe from them, hopefully. So some of those lessons are just shoot real straight. But mechanics aside, very smart team, knows what they're doing here. Anyway, let's not talk about them too much, because Balkan will get a big old fat head from it. And he's already got one of those. I'm just saying that in case he watches the VOD. Bal. YXD moves in. Why ZD? God, that X throws me off.
Stay focused.
But Zaratas no slouch either, former Wolfpack gamer. Was considered maybe the best player in the region in the first year of the ALGS Pro League. Let's see the swing. Oh, they all swing out for fun together. For fun. That fight, not quite so much. They're able to clean up, but the third party, the duo comes in. They clean up immediately. 2 over YZD. Now it's a 2v1 situation. That riot drill, not quite working the way you think it does. W1. The Arc Star on the door. Gonna take it down. Gonna bounce it in through the window. Ooh, shoots that man straight out the door. I don't think he was expecting to be there. Try to find it. Now they gotta worry about that third party. They want to get that little elimination, but third party's starting to filter on in. As you can see, that team. This man under assault, but these Catalyst plays allowing him to hold the building solo with the little wall, reinforcing those doors and, well, making doors of nothing. Gunbari Okosan, the third party team. It's like they're just holding here. We're going to bring up that map once again. As you can see, going down to the south side of Lava Siphon here. HKUF in not a bad position, but not really a great one for the end game. That caravan is where we called, and it is looking to be that end zone that we've seen there, though it could be a little south, but it's fairly close to there. Underground, they're just holding at the main building still. They were hoping for that northern Lava Siphon one, but not quite. We get a little reset here. The YZD, they got a full reset there. Men are back, they're trying to get over to the loot again. As you can see, only the white armor and flatline, but Bebe and the crew going to be able to loot up. Momentarily, at least. Gunberry Okusan seems to be out of here. As you can see, they've only got the triple blues, so not the best fighting army you'd like. Though purple out paintball flatline is not bad at all. They fly low here. Moving right below Naos Esport, who had that big 27-point game, but not too much points all around those. So we're hearing shots, the fuse, the knuckle clusters. It's looking to push them back, grab some damage if possible. But it looks like we need to go over to BCG because they're starting to see teams and there's starting to be less space for these teams to, well, run away from them with. Rudnate constantly holding height and backing up his two MNK demons. Balkan moving in. Oh, he's going to see them in the open here. That Nemesis is able to bite off a little bit here as it starts to unwind. He's just keeping the pressure on. Can't quite see him. Let's see if he goes to the height just to grab a slightly better angle, potentially. No. Wants to stay low as Zaratas gets dark down. And Rudney just No, Zaratas here focusing the other side. Now Bell says, let me join in on the fun. Oh, the Wrecking Ball just going to stun him a little bit, but he's still here for the fight. A little assist from Zaratas. The attackers are going to be sent out in 10th place.
Level 4. Let's relocate there.
YZD here engaging against BCG, and they've got one down. It's now up to Balkan as they jump on him. His beams aren't quite hitting there. And there goes BCG in 9th position. They're going to be eliminated. YXD getting some solid points here on a solid squad wipe against our most dangerous team in the lobby, but it's still going to be a Bear Claw Gaming victory today here in Challenger Circuit. Split 2 week 1.
Quick, go here.
And I'm fairly certain that that's going to lock them into a place in the last chance qualifiers, where you come up against our Pro League squads that aren't instantly into that championship land. They're just one step closer to returning to the highest level. And also remember, it may influence your Pro League Year 4 invite, your performance in those LCQs, especially LCQ 2, which is that final one on that weekend. Which, not sure if that date is actually announced just yet, because it usually depends on our next lands, the 2 LAN announcements, which we don't have just yet. Gambari Okosan gonna go to the skies once again for a rotate. Where are they looking to land though? Ultimate height potentially here. Looks to be the way. This is the way as they get a little black hole for their troubles right beneath them. Underground still out here. HKUF, we're going to jump back to them because they're really engaging. They've got one man down from ZFG, who've been placement heavy, but doing well on board that Gunberry Okusan. They're going to be eliminated real quick. That's Wayward Skyward Dive costing them. Not really too bad of an option, but obviously the team below them wasn't looking to have visitors above. There's HKUF swinging here. They got a team in their sights. A low ground 3v3 near our end game here. HKUF, YZD, who's been, as you can see, plenty of KP, but Bebe is the first one down in this engagement. Immediately thirsted, isolated with that wall. And HKUF, the Seer Ultimates. And Vic swinging hard here. Digithreat's going to work wonders. Oh, going to jump straight on you with a little tap strafe, but with a little assist. HKUF going to clean up the YXZD. The Nails Esports comes into third and takes them straight out. 5 squads remaining. It's suddenly getting a little hot in her, ladies and gentlemen. Our final game. As our 5 squads stand. DRG, though, solo eliminated. Overlook are underground. Moo, Reigns, Bray. Can they finish on a W? It won't really influence the overall leaderboard too much. We'll get them well off the bottom of it, though. I know the supporters of that org will be very happy if they see that. An 18th position leading into this final game. Potentially they can jump all the way up to 10th with a solid performance here, which so far they're doing placement points. They're going to be doing some of the work. As you can see, only 3 KP. But can they catch a W? Overlooked are underground, so wordplay, I wish I had some more. ZFG, silent shots there from the vault. ZVG backing it up, though, looking to play the southern edge as they drop down even underground. They've lost break here. The Dark Veil falls, need to get straight into a little bit of cover. On the exterior, Nails Esports controlling our end game. Overlooked. They are fighting ZVG, and they've cleaned it up real quick, so it's re-squad stand now. 2 full 3-man and underground on the interior. Any grenades? Sintel not looking to swing it. Overlooked. Zai, Avi, Gal Quebec. Liming up now. But underground, just tanking some damage. Looks like no meds in the back pocket. No shields, no bats. Just looking to take not damage. Just got to be very careful that it doesn't get the knock. It looks like the knuckle cluster's not going to do that. Intelligently played there, just taking a little bit of damage. As the next knuckle cluster comes in. So our final zone here. About to get underway. Half of it not even really being used. The height being controlled by Nails right now, but out comes underground. Don't want to get too carried away. Just want to play real slow. Moo just gets out. Nails Esport watching knuckle clusters. Underground hoping Nails can get distracted by Overlook. They're putting the pressure on. Both teams putting the pressure on. Galcaber actually getting the one. Oh, there goes the big ultimate. The motherload comes down. And looks like Nails is going to drop. Reigns is eliminated. Put down. Nails Esports swings away. Overlook now controls height. There goes the underground in third place. GG's to them for the day. Oh, Zai, gotta be careful just jumping in the ring like that. Seems like a bold choice. Could have gone for an armor swap, but no. Going to the skies. Nails pushing in now aggressively. Gets one down. It's down to a 2v2. Madness drops right on him. Saves the bullets for landing. Gonna almost get knocked here, but it's gonna be Madness. And now it's fair. The 1v1 here. Dropping. One bullet should do it. Nails Esports takes our final game for our Challenger Circuit. The big 2 W's for them. But it's going to be a Bear Claw Gaming day. But GG's to everyone. But it's Nails Esports finishing the day on top. The Game 6 victory. And there it is. GG's. Sintel Madness fair finish off with a 10-kill victory. There is your match summary. 22 points. Overlooked Entertainment 15. Underground 10. YXZD on the 16. A little 13 kills in 7th position, but it's Nails Esports the 22. But ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at that overall leaderboard. But we know who's the winners today. It is Bear Claw Gaming, only adding 5 to the total in our final game. 85 points, but finishing on top. Nails Esports with 2 victories. Pretty much all their points coming from those 2 victories. 57 in second. HKUF 50. No One Need 48. And Overlooked Entertainment with that final game. Second place 47. That is your top 5. That is your overall leaderboard. The ALGS Challenger Circuit Split 2 Week 1 final right here on the I'm B-Rad channel.
We have our Apex champions.
But it is Bear Claw Gaming. Bear Claw Gaming. The cops the W. For the day. GG, Zaratas, Rudine, and Balkan. They are your APAC South Challenger Circuit Week 1 winner of Split 2. One step into the last chance qualifiers. And that is the reason why BCG is on top today. They've got the top 3 damage overall out of all 60 players that competed in the finals. Balkan leading the way with 1.5k damage a game over these 6 games. Zaratas and Rudine not far behind. And then it is Jam Jar and Bebe from their respective squads. But it is Smurfy Balkanex from Bear Claw Gaming that's doing the damage. Let's see if it's the same tale for the kills. It is indeed 20 kills for that man. Balkan, the MVP for Challenger Circuit. Week 1 here of Split 2 of the APAC South region. The Apex Legends Global Series. Rudine there and Zaratas right behind once again. And then Vanilla and Bebe up there. GG's and congratulations to Bear Claw Gaming, especially that annoying son of a gun Balkan. GG's to all 60 of our gamers out here in the finals. Appreciate you all for watching. The next Challenger Circuit will be here on this channel in a month's time. It'll be April 22nd and 23rd when Challenger Circuit is next going on for APAC South in the ALGS. I'll be broadcasting on the 23rd, only the 23rd, maybe only the finals, maybe semi-finals. Let me know on Twitter and social media and in Discords if you want me to do both. Otherwise, probably just the finals because it's only 6 games. I got a busy man. I got a lot of things to do. But appreciate everyone watching today. Had a great fun, as always, with the APAC South gamers. ALGS will raid someone, so stick around for that as well. Please do. There'll be a raid message in chat. And maybe even a recommendation, but I've got an idea of who I might raid. But thank you once again for watching. We'll be back tomorrow night. Pro League scrims, probably on this channel. I've got to sort that out. But we'll see you real soon. Thank you for watching. I've been your host. I'm B-Rad. I'll see you when I see you. Thank you for the follows today. Thank you for your support always. Have a great evening.